Max is a sweet kid, but he and his family have been humiliated by an end-of-year school video made by staff. Parts of the video are so smutty and bad, we're not going to show it. But Max's story should be told. It's a hard conversation, isn't it, to have with a 10-year-old boy and to explain that you're being mocked by your teachers.
Yeah. As parents, we're told, oh, trust your teachers, respect your teachers, and those teachers were not showing us respect.
Well, long story short, it was horrible.
That video is a disgrace. It is shameful.
It made me feel sick. And like, I don't even have the words because I'm so angry about what I see. And it was posted on YouTube for the public to see.
It's hard for myself, but it's even worse for my son. It can't go on. That school cannot continue like it is.
If that was my child, I would be livid. The morning rush. Leah and Vinny busy packing school lunches, while 10-year-old Max, his twin Amelia, and 8-year-old Francesca play with the pets. For this family, the school routine is a little more challenging. The kids are all on the spectrum. Max is also dealing with ADHD and anxiety. He's a gorgeous kid. Tell me about Max.
He's the most sensitive, kind, loving little human.
Yeah, he's learned how to do the Rubik's Cube now, so he's quite good at it.
What's the fastest you've finished a Rubik's Cube in?
37 seconds.
No, get out of town. I can see by the smiles on your faces how proud you are of him.
Yeah, he's amazing.
Yeah.
December 2022 at Rosewood Downs Primary School in Melbourne, the unthinkable happens. A video is made for the principal, who has since left. It's filled with sexual innuendo, followed by a section featuring Max and 12 other young boys, some with learning challenges. They're all mocked. It's just so uncomfortable and weird.
Yeah, I don't understand how someone could even make a video with all this sexual innuendo and then add children to it. What's going through their mind?
Okay, so we've just seen a whole bunch of kids' faces, and then it says, to be fair, 6 more years with these delights would make most people want to prematurely evacuate.
Yeah.
For someone to think about that and then add the faces of the children and of our family in there is just so disrespectful.
So you were at that point where you were that low, and the school knew it, and they put you in a video mocking you.
Yep.
Was it the delightful family who was so happy with our school they wanted to stay all day?
Speechless, like still, I just...
So this wasn't just a random selection of kids from the school?
No, they were handpicked.
You believe it was targeted?
Yeah.
How did you both feel when you first saw that video?
Whoa.
We're in shock.
We were,
what the hell is going on?
Yeah, what's going on? Who in their right mind would make a video like this?
I'm just visualising them all sitting around and watching this and laughing, poking fun at Max. And if that was my child, I would be livid, filled with rage.
Just absolutely disgusting.
This is the last thing you'd expect from your children's teacher.
Yeah.
I mean, all the ones that I know, they love their job, they love their kids, even when they have a tough day.
Yeah.
And they would never dream of doing something this hurtful.
If you're doing that or think that's funny, you shouldn't be teaching.
How do you feel about the fact they took that photo without your permission?
Look, it's hard for myself, but it's even worse for my son.
And it was posted on YouTube for the public to see.
Does Max know about the video?
He's aware of how bad he's aware of how bad he was treated. He's quite capable and he's aware, he's intelligent.
It's a hard conversation, isn't it, to have with a 10-year-old boy and to explain that you're being mocked by your teachers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can look now. There's no way you're going to do that. At just 10, Max has had to learn the hard way not everyone is kind. Your mum and dad told me that you wanted to tell me a few things about your old school.
Well, yeah. What do you want to know?
What do you want to tell me?
Well, long story short, it was horrible.
Why is that?
Well, there are many reasons, but no one was kind there. They didn't really care much though about helping me.
In the 2 years Max was at that school, his parents claim there were a string of incidents that left them disturbed.
4th day of school, brand new school, anxious. We'd already spoken to the teacher. We had a rough plan of how drop-offs would go. And Max was holding on to me, like pulling my top, and the teacher grabbed him. She grabbed him by the leg. I just didn't expect anything like that to ever happen. There was no need for it. There is never a need to restrain a child.
Not when they're saying bye to their mum. Just
For months, there were other things that made you uneasy about the school, but you say there was a moment in the principal's office.
yes.
What happened?
He'd been struggling the whole day,
Oh yeah, he's been struggling the whole day.
and everyone refused to call us.
Then the principal decided it'd be a good idea to get Max into his office with his twin sister Amelia, and said to him, "Why don't you just be normal like all the other kids?"
So Max came home and told you that his primary school principal had said, "Why can't you just be normal
Yeah.
like the other kids?"
Yeah. Amelia was there, Max was there, they were both there.
This was put to the principal and he has denied ever saying that to
Yes.
Max.
Yes. Yeah, we've put it many times to the principal in many emails, discussions.
How did Max react to all of this?
His mental health was affected big time. He started walking around saying, "I should be normal. I shouldn't have autism. I should be normal."
It was too much for a little, 10-year-old to handle anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, he was a little boy looking for support in a place where he should have got it.
Yeah.
All he wanted to do was be heard and feel safe. That's all he wanted.
How bad did it get with Max?
We've had police and ambulance here multiple times.
How's all of this impacted you, Leah?
I'll choose my kids to fight for them every lifetime, but it's broken me. I will keep fighting for them no matter what, but it's turned my life upside down.
And as a dad, Vincent, it's taken a pretty big toll on you too.
Very big toll. I was also in a bad place after seeing everything that happened with Max, but what we've gone through has beaten us down.
One of the school's welfare coordinators, Carly Pinwell, has since been suspended.
To have a welfare coordinator make a video is disgusting. It's disappointing as well because you trust somebody like a welfare coordinator to look after your children, yet they do the complete opposite.
That's your role,
Yeah.
to protect children.
Yeah.
There's an investigation into the video now.
Yes.
Who's to blame in your mind?
Leadership.
Yep. Leadership for allowing this culture, not stamping it out as soon as that video happened.
That school needs a shake-up because everyone's just stuck in this rut.
So in your opinion, should the person or people responsible for the video ever work at a school again?
No. Absolutely not.
It's 2023. This shouldn't be happening.
Max is at a new school. How is he now?
He's doing much better now. He's waking up in the morning, putting on his school clothes. He's got his love of reading back.
How nice is it to see him smile again?
Oh, it's great. Yeah, to hear him laugh again. It's just something we missed for 2
The
years.
light's back in his eyes
yeah,
again.
Yeah, that spark is there.
He's got both of you. He's going to be okay, isn't he?
Whatever he needs,
Yeah,
any of those kids will be there for them.
100%.
He's a polite and beautiful little kid, and Victoria's Education Minister says the incident is unacceptable and her department is investigating.